Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grimsim Labs, and welcome back to another day in Storage Hunter Simulator. This series is still going strong, and I want to say a huge thank you to all your support. Man, that is one manky pumpkin. What is in it? Is it maggots? I mean, it's gross. I suppose it's like pumpkin juice, isn't it? Oh, it's gross. I love it. Hello. I hope you're all having a great day, a great week, a great month as we look into the rotten pumpkin. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Let's find out what's happening today. 10 o'clock, we've got a level 5 auction here, and we've got a level 4 across there. What time's the level 5 one happen till 2? All right, let's bash this out then, shall we? Let's go across the river, do this one, and then come back for that level 5 auction, because you know them level 5 auctions is where it is at. We are at level 45 in Blueberry. We are doing really well across here. Whoa, hey, we got a full empty truck. Excuse me. How's your week been? Mine's been good, man. Mine's been good. Today I wanted to, my rants go on, and I'm just in the mood to talk about wrestling and to talk about. So I've got another podcast. It's called Give Me a Hull Yeah. It's me and my mate that set it up a few years ago now, like 8 years ago or something like that, 7 years ago. And we do live streams every Wednesday. I've probably talked about it briefly, but I wanted to talk a little bit about how I got into wrestling and hopefully hear some of your experiences in the comments, because I feel like these sort of random conversations always spur interesting thoughts in the chat as well, and I do love reading them. So yeah, wrestling. I was with a lass, and we was together for quite a while, and I wanted something for myself. Like, it felt like everything we did was together, and I was like, nah, man, we need our own space. And I don't really watch any sports, but when I was younger, I always liked wrestling. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna start watching wrestling. So I did. Hey, up. Let's have a look. Okay, another tentacle there. Is that another pumpkin? Oh, another wheelchair. That might be legendary. No, it's not. No, but it's a ruby, so that'll be worth a lot. Sweet. There's a lot of money in there. There's a lot of money in the air, and I'm happy to get it. So I used to watch wrestling when I was much younger, and we never really had like. I just thought I'd tell you this because, like, why not? Like, see if any of you are into it. See if any of you want to check out my other channel or not. It's entirely up to you. Do you know what I mean? There we go. 1,042. I feel like someone else will bid, but we'll see. Yeah, there she is, Emily. Yeah, Emily, in your beautiful blue dress. That looks like a new NPC though. I don't think we've seen her before. Anyway, so when I was younger, I used to watch it. But the problem is, we never had Sky out like that when we were growing up, because we had basic telly channels. Do you know what I mean? And wrestling, like WWE at the time, WWF at the time, was all on Sky, and we never had it. But me nana and granddad did, and me nana had occasionally record us a wrestling event that had happened on telly, and we'd have the VHS and we'd sit back and watch it. That is so sweet. That is such a cool mask. Sweet. Is the chest open? Yes, it is. Nice. Even better. So she'd record it for us, and then we'd watch it back. And then the only thing you could watch in the UK was Sunday Night Heat. This whole like Monday Night War and everything that you guys ever had in the Americas had, we never had out like that across here. It was never a thing to us, because wrestling happens at like 1 a.m. for us. Do you know what I mean? So it just wasn't a thing really. And then so I used to watch it a little bit back then when my nana and granddad used to record us the VHSs, and we used to love it. We used to get really excited. I actually had a videotape of the Royal Rumble 1993, and me and my brother, we played it to death. And we actually got that because we used to go swimming a lot. And if we won at swimming, or if we did well, it's legendary as well. Ooh, nice, easy money, sweet. If we won in the swimming, we get to pick a VHS basically a lot of time. So I remember that's how we got like the mask and stuff like that on VHS back in the day. And so we had a mate of ours had a WrestleMania. I reckon it was probably WrestleMania 3, and we ended up with the Royal Rumble 1993, and we played it to death, man. I mean, it was so exciting back in the day. This is really heavy. Why is it moving so poorly? Interesting. That feels really heavy. I don't know what's going on with that. See if it throws heavy. Oh, it stays in the air. Clearly, wow. I don't even know if that's going to go with the truck or not. We'll have to find out. So yeah, we used to watch that, and then we watched the Royal Rumble '93 like 100 times. It must have been. We'd sit back and rewatch it because that's all we had, man. Do you know? And you had like Sunday Night Heat, but that wasn't as good. And then in the Attitude Era, I think they showed like 3 pay-per-views a year on Channel 4, so we used to watch that as well. But yeah, it was a weird time to grow up as a wrestling fan, so I never really had it. And I always liked Mick Foley, and I know that much when I was younger. He's a dude who used to take these extreme risks and stuff like that, but a lot of fun as well. Great character with Mankind and Cactus Jack and stuff like that. So yeah, used to like that. And then I fell out of it for years. And then there was a DVD that came out, and it was a compilation of Mick Foley. I was like, dude, this sounds really cool. We'll sit back and watch it, because I used to love Mick Foley and love all the stuff that he did. So this must have been when I was about 23 or something like that. But I was buying loads of DVDs back then. Like, I was on a decent wage back in the day, and so I just used to spend my money on DVDs and videos all the time. Like, absolute waste of money looking back at it. But yeah, so I got that. But mind you, I watched this one quite a lot, because there's some cracking matches on it. From the sort of Hell in a Cell match to many others that he had. The Triple H Royal Rumble match, which was brilliant. So yeah, always into Mankind and always into that sort of character, that darker character, which was cool. 2 p.m, let's get across there now and get it done, shall we? Let's not miss out on this level 5. See if we can do a few more across there while we're there. So then so I got that, and then and then after that I was with this lass, and I was like, right, okay. And I'd heard that Hulk Hogan was going to be on Big Brother, and I was like, okay, cool. And it never actually transpired, because he turned out to be a racist fool. But he was supposed to be on the Big Brother in the UK. It's the type of personality that would be great on something like that, to be honest with you. And as you all know, I'm a fan of Big Brother. I don't talk about it much here, but you all know, I'm sure, that I watched the latest series. And so I was like, banging, let's get back into wrestling a little bit. So it became on my radar, and I started to watch like YouTube videos of people talking about wrestling and talking about the WrestleMania that was coming up. And one of the things at that WrestleMania was Undertaker was supposed to be retiring in a match against Shane McMahon. And I was like, man, I used to love the Undertaker when I was a kid. You know, the whole mystique, the whole entrance, the whole theatre of it, because that's all it is, my friends. It's just theatre. You know, we all know as wrestling fans. My goodness, is it icy this morning or something? We all know it's just theatre as wrestling fans. We all know it's just a dance. It's all cool. But you know, soap operas aren't real either, and neither is The Walking Dead. Do you know what I mean? It's just. Oh my word! What is going on with the driving today? Anyway, so I was like, oh, cool, okay, cool. So I was like, screw it, I'll watch that. Why not? And then the WWE Network was out. It was like 10 quid a month or something, but you got the whole back catalogue of all the years, and I hadn't watched it in years, and I needed something of my own away from my partner at the time. I was like, wrestling's going to be that. What the devil is that? What is that? The spiky thing up there. Interesting. Okay, mariachi. And roulette table, let's go. Sweet. So started to enjoy that again, and that's what basically got me back into wrestling. And then I says to me mate, I said, right, I've been watching a lot of these podcasters. They're doing a great job. I think we can use our relationship on screen, and we can do a good job as well. And we can talk about the history of wrestling. So that's exactly how it started. Then when we was all locked away for many moons, we was all hidden away indoors because there was a virus going around. We 330 XP for just doing the thing. That's awesome. Sweet. Let's get that straight in. Nice. I should really back this up so we can just turn around and throw it in. That saves us a bit of time. So when that started happening, we started to do more live streams. So it was watching wrestling along with people, and the channel's grown. I mean, it's you know, we're at 3,000 subs or something like that. But it's like, yeah, it's good. It's doing what it needs to do, and I still enjoy it. And I still live stream my show, which is the Wednesday night show. I really enjoy AEW Dynamite, so I watch that every week. And that's more of like it's almost like a dance show, really. The wrestlers are really talented in it. Mobile phone. What phone is it? Oh, let's have a gander. Oh, it's one with a port. It's an Avocado. Let's go. The Avocado mobile phone. Evocado. Evocado. Nice, nice, love it. So yeah, where was I? So yeah, so I cover that every Wednesday. So it became a place for me to socialize with people and for other people to socialize with me. And that's when I really fell in love with women's wrestling. There's a wrestling company in the UK called Pro Wrestling Eve, who just really give women this awesome opportunity to perform and show their art form. And wrestling, when I was watching it back in the day, women's wrestling was all about skimpy uniforms, and they were called piss break matches because there used to be an opportunity for the crowd to go get go to toilet because they were never any good. There was more of a joke, which is ridiculous, really. And I found this Pro Wrestling Eve, and the stuff they were doing in that show was outstanding, and I was like, this is amazing. This is so good to see women being given that sort of opportunity to showcase and treated the same. A Judas cradle? What the devil is a Judas cradle? Judas cradle. Let's learn together. Right, no, that's... I could wait for comments, but I can't. I can't. Let's have a gander. Let's have a... What is it? Judas... Sorry, I'm searching on my phone. Judas cradle. Right. It is... It derives from the biblical figure of Judas. I get that. Oh, and there it is. There's a picture of it. A purported torture device invented in Spain in the 16th century by the Spanish Inquisition, which would suspend a victim's orifice, usually an anus, was slowly impaled and stretched on the pyramidal tip of the sea. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know what to say. I've never heard of that. I'm afraid of the end of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's horrific. Welcome to the least PG version of Storage Hunter Simulator that you've seen. Pizza cutter, just throw that in. Oh Jesus, that is gross. So yeah, it became a place for like people to hang out during that time, you know, which was a difficult time anyway because it was a time when fishing racks. So what do you do? Like put fish on top of it? I assume, yeah, probably. Wait, or maybe it's just for fishing poles. So yeah, the podcast became a place for people to sort of hang out on a night, and we'd hang out with them. And you know, honestly, as much as like we was there to interact with people, and because it's all live streams, you know, as much as we was there to interact with people, it was also an opportunity for us to interact with people. You know, my mental health at one point was really low, and having them people there to just talk to you know, to have that sort of chat that we'd have at work or with your friends or whatever that you just couldn't have as easily anymore, you know. It did wonders for me. I loved it. So it's really important to me for that reason, you know, and I'm really proud of what we achieved. Oh my word, there's a little knick-knack down there. You was hiding, weren't you? It's a little boy figurine. How creepy. It's bloody Tintin. It's Tintin with a fox. Why would he have a fox? That's creepy. What did the fox say? Wap 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 wow. Okay, cool. We'll get it in there. Do I want a little boy with a fox? Maybe not. One roulette table. Let's go. Oh, Judas Cradle. Are you kidding me? Maybe we'll put the Judas Cradle in our bathroom. Oh yes, just the place we want a Judas Cradle. I think we need to be at the Halloween house. That is sick, and I have never heard of it, and appreciate that I've learned something today. How many of you in the comments have heard of the Judas Cradle? And I'm not talking about the Judas as in Chris Jericho Judas. So AEW currently is the sort of major rival to WWE, and sort of the biggest competition they've got, although they're not really competition and they're up and down at the minute with the bookings, but they do have some phenomenal wrestlers who are just so incredibly talented, like stuff that I couldn't dream of doing. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm old and my knees are gone anyway. I want the Judas Cradle. Oh man, that is sick. That is sick. It is going in here. I was going to sell it, but I've learned something, and so when we learn something, we keep it. I think that's cool. Oh, come on. bloody cultivator. These things are huge. Throw that in. Pow. Yeah, stay in right there. Sweet, get that closed. Nice. Oh, look at it, man. It opened up the door itself. It threw itself out the door. Come on, close. Yeah, let's go. We got it. We got it. Right, do we have more auctions? I'm sure we've got some across there, don't we? We have got one here that's level 4. What's in the box level? Okay, we'll try and do that one. We'll try and do that one. Sweet. So yeah, so there is a link in the comments, and this isn't just to get you into it. I just, you know me, I like to talk about different things that I'm passionate about, and one of them things just so happens to be wrestling. So so yeah, thought I'd chill out and talk a little bit about that today, and about why my passion for it comes from. And yeah, I do see it as an art form, man. I really do see it as an art form. Like, they are incredibly talented athletes. I could show you things, and you'd go like, that's just what you'd see in the Olympics. And actually, I genuinely, and this is quite controversial, especially within the wrestling scene, and you get laughed at for this, I genuinely think wrestling should be in the Olympics as well. Not because you have a winner and a loser, because it is all predetermined, but because it's the same as synchronized swimming. It's the same as any of them sort of point scoring creative arts. What is going on with the driving today? What is going on? I don't know what I've done. Maybe it's that box. What's in here? Is there... It looks like I've got something at the side. Is that normally there? Do you see on that side there, poking out? I don't know what that is. Hey, up there. Who put that car there? Well, welcome back to the game. Hey, up, love, how are you doing? Oh, it's nice to see people back in the street. Ever since we run over that person, there hasn't been anyone in the streets anymore, so wonderful to see them. Oh, man. Farm. Cool. How are you all playing Farming Simulator? Be great to know. I'm not really interested in playing it, and I'll tell you why, because everyone's playing it, and I just won't get any traction. I found that with TCG Simulator. Like, I love TCG Simulator. A lot of the community, I know you guys love it, and I'm here for that, which is cool. But in terms of like view time or anything like that, it's doing pretty awful in comparison to everything else, because there's so many people doing it, you know, and there's so many bigger channels doing it that are much better than me. So why not watching them? And that's part of the reason I think we found success in Storage Hunter. That, and we were sort of daily for a while, and I've kept the schedule, and we've kept going, and we've got some neat thumbnails, and I don't just play the game. Saying that, I did have a comment saying, why don't you just play the game? Why don't you just play the game? I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right, just play the game. We'll take that out, because I'm torn on it. I'm torn on it. Do we want the tentacle that's just gone up for sale? No, we'll keep that in there for now. Sweet. Where's my little boy? Little boy, wanna scare the most. Won't you give me up a little bit of love? I'm the only one that sees you, and I can't do much to please you. That is so creepy. It's a weird little fox. Man, it's like the type of thing that your nana would have at her house. Sweet, let's bang it in there. And let's head to this next auction, shall we? Shall we? We've got time, haven't we? Maybe we'll get a few blind auctions in. Who knows, man? Who knows? Let's see, what's in the box? Oh, we've already signed in. So, why is it not? Oh, it is on the map. There we go. Sweet. I assume it's 6 or 7, so let's get there quickly. Let's not mess about. Let's not skid out everywhere, please. That church, every time we go past it, by the way, reminds me of Far Cry 5. Do love that game, by the way. I love all the Far Cries. Although, saying that, I love all the Far Cries. That's not true, actually, at all. I didn't really rate Primal. I know a lot of people did, but I didn't. It didn't feel. I just didn't feel as cool to me. And then I didn't like any of the sort of new Blood ones. The one that was like set in Far Cry 5's universe. And Far Cry 6, I started playing it, and I'm not sure how to feel about it, because it doesn't feel like the enemies have. Far Cry 3 is an amazing game, and it was one of my favourite games for many years, until sort of Red Dead probably took over that. Far Cry 3, amazing, like, you know. Great villain, great story, great pace of game, great, just right up my street. Do you know what I mean? 1,400 paying for this. That's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Cheers, me love. 1,492. Let's go. Let's get this in a better position, shall we? So we can throw things straight in, get them sold, get them on the market, and keep boosting up these levels, man. I feel good that we've not just focused in one area, though, for sure. It feels really good to have a growing empire in many different areas. Yeah, man. School death, let's go. I didn't really even look at what was in this auction. I just took. Man, I can't believe that Judas thing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, how gross. How gross. As if. So how long would you sit on it for? Oh, mate. Oh, mate, the gross. They really did do some horrific things in the medieval times, didn't they, for torture? I'm very shocked to put that in the game, though. I mean, I love it. Oh, do us a solid if you haven't already. Head down to the bottom. There's a little like button. If you could like it, it really helps out. Let's go. We'll get one of. We'll keep that. We'll keep that probably. Sweet. Yeah, we'll throw it in that garage on the way back. Sweet. The wall skull there. Nice. 217. Sweet. Let's throw that in. Ooh. A launcher. How boring. Oh man, our money's. We're not making as much on this as I thought we was. What's the expensive item that everyone saw apparently that wanted to bid? Oh, it's that, isn't it? It's the javelin. Ah, is that gonna be legendary? That should really go on our weapon, shouldn't it? A spear. Check it out. Spear. Can we throw the spear? Ping. Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing a fishing jack. Oh, mate, come on, devs. I am constantly seeing new things in this game. I don't know if you're still watching. I know the devs were watching some of my Storage Hunter demo game. My goodness, I'm constantly finding new things. I read a review and it was like, oh, you have 5 hours and that's all you've got in this game. And I'm like, dude, check out the series. I'm not messing about here. This is like constantly bringing me new surprises and constantly enjoying it. Sweet, we got a couple of pumpkins there. That'll be nice for the old decorations at the house. Sweet. And throw that in there. Nice. And teapot. Nice. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Halloween pumpkin. Halloween. Nice. It's gonna add to our collection. And this one with a cool glowing light. Oh man, can't wait to finish off that pumpkin house. And yeah, I want the spear. I want the spear at that house as well. I feel like I've got loads of stuff to set back, but that's okay. That's okay. We can do it. So yeah, so do let me know if you've got any sort of history with wrestling, or if it's something you've checked out before. And like I say, I don't need to advertise too much, but I will do, because I do it every Wednesday. You want to hang out with your boy Grim in a live chat about wrestling while I watch AEW? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. We got a place for that here. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. What is in that truck? Weekly super bargain. Nice. That feels new. It does feel like there's been a hidden update, doesn't it? Is that just me? I don't know. Here we go. Level 31 in East Black Hell. Hello, mate. Sweet. Should we dump all of our stuff off here? Suppose we can, can't we? No, I've got a load of stuff that I need to sort through. Let's just sort some of that out. I don't need to rush to get this in, actually. So let's get the like button back to here, and then let's go get our Halloween stuff back to our spooky house. Our spooky house in West Black Elk. Nice. Here we are. Made it home. Sweet. I've got like a boy figure in there somewhere that I kind of want. We definitely want this in here. Definitely want this in. Pow! Sweet. And where's my boy figure? That weird little figure. Yeah, that can go in there. So weird. It is something like your Nanadov. Throw it in there. Yeah, dude. Oh, sweet. Oh, life is good, man. I'm enjoying this game still. I'm still enjoying this game. I want the spear back in the other place because I want it to, like, stand on that knife wall. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll call it a night. Have I got another auction? Maybe can I make a quick one here? No, no more auctions left. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That's another day done. It's been a wrestling day. Talking about the graps. Been cool. So, my top 5 wrestlers. I like Will Ospreay. I like Kenny Omega. I like Will Ospreay, Mick Foley, Kenny Omega. Who else would be on the... It's hard, isn't it, to do a Mount Rushmore, because I need one more. I mean, some days it'd be Shawn Michaels, some days it'd be Macho Man Randy Savage, who was amazing. I guess it just depends on the day, doesn't it? Some days it'd be Jamie Hayter, who I think is an outstanding wrestler and performer. She's freaking wicked, man. She's freaking wicked. Let's go. So let's head home and get these dropped off, and then we can always drop these off at the pawn shop if we want. Why not? Why not, eh? We need to keep raising it in Blueberry as well. I don't want to completely neglect this place. It does feel like a long time since we've put anything in the old shop in Blueberry. Oh, hey, there's the ice. Black ice right there. Oh, come on, am I stuck? Oh, no, I'm just slow. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. Yay. Sweet. Yeah, man. Look, I'm really enjoying this game. I kind of wish like a big developer would see something like this and say like, oh, we could really invest in a game like this and really create it into a world. And I do believe that they've stumbled upon something that's really good. Really good. It's like all them daytime TV shows that we watch that you can't stop watching. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. Your bargain hunts in the UK or your whatever it is, you know, where you're watching and you're like, I need to find out what happens. I don't really want to find out what happens, but I need to find out what happens, because if not, I'll never know. How much does that vase go for? How much does that, you know, whatever it is. Sweet. I was watching a dude play, what game was it? Out of All, which looks really good. Really good. I'm not sure how it'd work on the channel. It looks really good. Yeah, Farming Simulator, I'd love to do it on the channel. I just don't think it'd have any traction whatsoever, to be honest with you. Which kind of, for the channel's sake, means like it shouldn't really happen, you know? Because everyone's doing it, and I see people with like 13k subscribers who are great, who are really good, who are doing that, who are not getting the traction on it as their other videos. I watch like Daggerwin. I really like Daggerwin. If you want a good farming simulator channel to watch, he's banging, really good content. So I recommend that. So yeah, man, sweet. Store from truck and just check there's no I want to keep. And we're going to keep that, aren't we, obviously. And no, everything else is good. Sweet. Let's put that in there. Nice. Should we see if we've got some money? Because I've only got 5 grand. I didn't realise we were so low. Oh my. I feel like we've done more at the other pawn shops though, unfortunately. So let's see if we have got any money here. Do we have any money? Yeah, 2.5 grand. I mean, it's not the greatest deal. Okay. Cool. Is that the last 2 that he's got? I'm trying to figure out what our other pawn shop needs to be. I cannot remember. I should write it down. Oh well, I'm not going to. We're going to just carry on. Someone can write it in a comment, actually. What's the other pawn shop need to be? I've got like 3 left, so if you write it in a comment, I'll do it on the comment reading episode, because that'll be what reminds me. Yeah, I think tonight, for a change, I'm going to take this, I'm going to show off my truck to my old friends over at the caravan park. We used to come down here every day. Is Stevie still working all night? No, man, she got a job. Hey up, Jess, Stevie's sister. She's working. You want a lift, love? You want a lift? Jump in. Bonnie View. Electricity, water, Bonnie View. Lovely. What an introduction to Bonnie View right there. Oh man, this Pumpkin Town looks awesome. This pumpkin update was so sexy. God, I love it. I've not been here much since they had the pumpkin update. Love the lines of pumpkins. Oh mate, that is banging. Have we even seen that? I don't know if I have or not. I'll tell you what else we need to do. We need to get the stuff out of here, don't we? Yeah, we've got like a torso and an arm and a bass drum. We've already got a bass drum now, haven't we? So we can sell this. There we go. We can have a look at these torsos and stuff. We've got a house for these, so we need to get them all in. I need to do some decorations at that house, actually. I've got some stuff. And people have been telling me that I've left stuff here, so we will have a check. I don't think we have. Android torso here, going through the window. I don't think we've got a torso, so I'm glad that we kept that. Very cool that we kept that. We've got a bass drum. And the drum goes boom-ch. There we go. And an Android arm. Which arm is that? I feel we've got one of them, but we can always check, and if we have, we can just bring it back. It's fine. Sell it. Sell it. Make some money. That's what we do. Sweet. Oh, doesn't this feel good to come back? Any freaky babies anywhere? I need more freaky babies in my life. Someone said that the painting there was one that's ours. It's not, unfortunately. There used to be a small painting, but I can't remember if that was the demo or what, but it's gone now. Yeah, man, miss this place. Yeah, we did have one of them pictures somewhere, but I think we took it with us and probably sold it. Sweet. This is our old house. Shame. Someone did say in the comments, it's a shame we can't clean this up. I agree. Because yeah, it's nice to be back in Bonneview for sure, and it's nice to have all your support on this series. I do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for your constant support on this series. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra!